Right, so yeah, finish the main game off the other day. Was it Thursday last week? Yeah, Thursday last week. We've got 2 extra episodes, which are they're 0.5 episodes. As far as I'm aware, they do not link into the story. I guess we'll find out. But there's only 2 of them, and I'd imagine this is only going to be about 10 minutes each, maybe 10 or 15 minutes each. And then I'll move on to something else. But yeah, no spoilers. But if you're a fighting game fan, from what I've heard, I only know of one of these. I don't know what's in the other one. You might enjoy what's coming up. So yeah, episode 11.5, Forging Ahead. After emerging victorious over his former master, Asura moves onward. His body battered and torn, he faces off against the Goma that threaten a village. What was going through his mind, and how did he overcome such impossible odds? A part of Asura's story that no one knows will be revealed. This episode will progress based on building up the burst gauge through successful inputs. Start episode. Oh. So it's... Am I not even playing anything? Is it just kind of a QTE? A long QTE? I guess we'll find out. Oh wow, this looks cool. Wait, is it animated? Wow, this looks really nice. So we're basically just going to play... Oh yeah, because there was a massive explosion, wasn't there, we saw? I think I said at the time, like, we're not going to see that? So we're basically playing Dragon Slayer right now. Pretty smooth animation there. What the fuck? The dude has no arms right now, by the way. Burst.
Attacks cannot harm me. Ever.
quite an interesting art style, isn't it?
Asura, save her.
It's not your traditional anime style. It's gonna keep getting up.
Couldn't.
Only thing is, Asura doesn't quite look right in terms of how he looks in the game. He looks like way older.
Don't make her try anymore.
Oh, you pissed him off. So this is where the big explosion comes from again, I guess. Gotta admit, I hate QuickTime events. I mean, the game's not usually like this. It's not usually entirely QuickTime events. They're just kind of mixed in. When No Nut November ends. Wait, is that what happens to you, Alvin? Fucking hell. Whoa, alright. I pressed that way too early. Like panic pressed there. Holy shit. Alright. I think you got him, dude. That's like the lava dude's attack from One Piece. Holy shit. I mean, you've seen some holy shit things in this game already, but that's one of the bigger holy shit events. Oh, guys, plot of the game, by the way. His wife was killed, daughter was stolen, he's just very angry. That's the plot. Really, really angry. Kratos doesn't have shit on him angry. It's a really odd anime style.
This is unexpected. It could complicate my plans for this world. Or it could prove useful.
Okay. There we go. Just get the credits from that as well. All right. What if Asura's Wrath was an anime? The game's already ahead of you there. The game, even regardless of this episode, the game is an anime. You cannot tell me otherwise. What's up, Xana? Kratos just has a shitty attitude. Asura is the demigod of wrath. I mean, you know, Kratos is the god of war. I guess they're not meant to be happy either, right? Wars aren't a happy thing. Yeah, it has commercial breaks. It has like usually has like a credits roll at the beginning. It sometimes has like the title card pop up. Yeah, actually, you know what? I would love to see Kratos versus Asura. That'd be amazing. Just calling it though, there's no fucking chance that Kratos would kill Asura. After the last episode of this game, there is no chance that Kratos is killing Asura. IMO. Like I like Kratos, but I don't think his power level is anywhere near Asura's. Asura has the power of anime at his side. we all know that like Japanese characters are pretty much always going to be more powerful than Western characters, it seems. Like the whole Saitama versus Superman thing, that always makes me laugh. People losing their mind over it. By the way, Xana, I really liked the that true ending was insane. Like it was I didn't think it could escalate any more than it already had, and it did. Okie doke. That goes to the main menu. Yeah, the part 4, that I was hoping to talk to you about this because I know that you were very much a you know, you didn't understand why people were complaining about the original ending, and I kind of get that, but after seeing the part 4 ending, I would have been pissed off knowing that that was locked behind DLC because it's so fucking good. But at the same time, the DLC was cheap and the game didn't sell as well as it should have, so I understand why it was done. It's still kind of shitty, but I have more respect for it because at least they didn't try to gouge you for like stupid amounts of money. Right, okay, so that wasn't the chapter that I know about. This, I think, is the chapter that I know about. Well, no, okay, it's not that, but it feels like that was, like, regardless of if they didn't have the money to finish the project, it feels like that ending was cut out of the game. And I know there's probably more to it than that, but that's just how it feels. And that's how most people feel when they look at it, I suspect. I just feel like that should have been in the game originally. Not that the DLC should be free, not at all. But I feel like that should have been in the game from the get-go. So yeah, episode 15.5. In search of answers, Yasha makes his way to Deus's residence. What is the righteous path? Once they both believed in the same cause, but here their paths split and their differences collide. Oh, this is the same? This is just another anime? Okay. Okay. Is it a different style? It looks like it from the thumbnail. It is.
Where are you going, leaving Asura alive?
Stand aside. My business is with Deus. I must speak.
Whatever for? You need but obey Lord Deus's orders. We are all pawns in Lord Deus's game. There is no need for any of us to
There would be no need if none of us thought anything. I have found a new solution. One that does not require bloodshed.
I see. So that is what you have been scheming. In that case, you are Lord Deus's enemy. Yasha is hereby guilty of treason. Purify him!
Yeah, that's not going to work, dude. It's nice to hear this music again. I'm not very good at the wait, what? Fill up the burst gauge more. The burst gauge will fill up with successful inputs. Oh, did I get it like wrong? I'm not very good at the spinning the stick ones. Oh wow! I died in the anime. Sorry, let me catch up with Xander here. I don't know. The reason I'm bothered is because that's just a knee-jerk reaction. It's not based on knowing anything. It's based on assumptions. But yeah, I know. But that's you can't. That's why people think it. I think. But it is past the point where it matters. Yeah. Hey, the X.5, so this one, especially because this one literally couldn't have happened this way. Xana, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there some kind of Ryu thing in this? Do I just not have it? Oh, do I have to I have to watch this bit again? Alright. Oh, maybe I don't have that.
Where are you going, leaving Asura alive?
Are they DLC?
Stand aside. My business is with Deus. I must speak.
Whatever for? You need but obey Lord Deus's orders.
Oh, okay.
We are all
I thought I'd got
pawns
all
in
of the
Lord
DLC.
Deus's game. There is no need for any of us to
There would be no need if none of us thought anything. I have found a new solution. One that does not require bloodshed.
I see. So that is what you have been scheming. In that case, you are Lord Deus's enemy. Yasha is hereby guilty of treason. Purify him!
I keep getting those wrong. Got that one. Yeah, it doesn't give you a lot of leeway here. Whoops. Way too early.
Do not interfere. This new solution could be the right path to the salvation of Gaia.
Lord Deus's cause is absolute. Those who question the cause will not be forgiven.
It's all right, Olga. Let him through.
Lord Deus! But he...
Do as I say.
As you wish, my lord.
I thought it'd frozen there. You really don't like Olga, do you?
You may speak. Now what is this about?
The Goma are impure. They are our enemy. Not just of Shinkoku, but of civilization itself. As such, we and the Goma have been destined to fight each other for all eternity. But you refuse to accept that fate. It was your ambition to break the never-ending cycle of war and return Gaia to our hands.
I really like this art style.
Yes, I would not have it. I took a stand against our fate. That is the duty of a god.
For that cause, we have taken as many human souls as we have Goma, and attained a great power by staining our hands in blood.
Purpose without power is meaningless. We must succeed, no matter what the
Look at
sacrifice.
that JoJo pose.
We must obtain power greater than the will of the planet.
The Great Rebirth. The sole reason the 7 deities exist. The reason I have endured the billions of cries and screams for 12,000 years. But now, Asura has shown an even greater power. There must have been a way to avoid slaughtering so many innocent humans.
Another way. Did you think that I had not considered that? Did you think that I had not considered other possibilities?
Clearly you didn't, because like you should have just got extremely angry and got super powerful. That's all you needed to do.
Words without power are completely worthless. If you think you can save the world with your own fists, then show me this newfound power of yours.
Gladly.
Anime! Tom, how's it going, man? You're late, dude? On late, I mean. I would watch an anime that was animated like this. Oh my god. Hold on just a sec, guys. Sorry, this is a really quite long QTE cutscene. I will say my hellos in a second. Just enjoy the action. Wow, tap X? Really? That's new. Damn, dude, they put some money into this animation. They really did. I felt like that was a bit late, but it was alright. Anime, boys! Tap that B. This is some masculine shit going on right now.
You are blind, lost in the dark. No, I was, but not anymore.
The game isn't usually like this, by the way. There's usually a moment to pause.
Hit me.
We're that dude.
What? Let us see this power of yours.
It's the power of anime.
This is the power that can save the world without bloodshed!
That didn't seem to have the effect he was hoping for.
Is that all?
Holy shit. Wait, when did this happen in the actual game?
I will show you
I can't...
the true meaning of power.
I'm not sure when it happened. That was strange. That's a weird fight. Guys, welcome in. Who have I got to thank for this raid? GWUK? Is it GWUK or is it Guac Gaming? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. That's super kind. Lunchbox. I know Lunchbox. Scruffy JC. We got is it Graceabelle Plays? Graceabelle's. What's the guacamole? Reminds me that X-Files are meant to be actual fights in the game. Capcom took them from us, right? The one that doesn't look like Ganondorf, yeah. Love the facial contortions around the devastating punch. Yeah, the devastating slow motion punch, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, Xana. Yeah. Oh, it's GWUK. Okay. Oh, that everyone calls you guac. Okay. Oh, that's where the guacamole thing comes from. Okay. I got it now. That's clever. I like that. Show us your game collection. I mean, you can kind of see it here. Part of it's here. Grace and GW, thank you for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. Why do I deserve this raid? Is this just a random thing, or is it Lunchbox? Scruffy, thank you. Guac is more normal than the fucking GWUK gaming name. I don't know. GWUK sounds like a Twitch name. I think the problem is GW is if you had like GW and then like capital UK, you probably would have got away with it. But because you had all of the words together, all the letters together, that's why you're guac, I guess. Lunchbox telling us if we don't raid, he will kill us. Oh, only Scruffy. I mean, it could have been worse, Scruff. Like, it wasn't everyone. At least it was just one person, I guess. Call him Greg, he's just being a dramatic bitch. Wait, who's being a dramatic bitch? Real haha Harleen. No, that's the problem. Is you have to kind of think about that shit, like how people are actually going to read it, and I feel like the capitals really help. Because otherwise, like if I didn't have capitals in my name, I could be like soundshower, I guess. Although that wouldn't make sense, but nor does soundshower, honestly. You know, you can change your name up, right? You can change it every like 6 months or so. So you could always chuck that in there. Unless, well, to be fair though, you've already kind of like you've taken the guac thing now, haven't you? I mean, I could just say Harleen, as long as you don't mind, of course. I tend to shorten everyone's name anyway because I'm lazy. What's come into my stream here? Sorry, this is very rude, GW. I need to give you a shout out, dude. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet some new people. Let's just get back to the where there's at least a little bit of music here. While I do this, what have you been playing? You've been playing the original Metal Gear. This is Snake. I don't mind what you call me, just don't call me late for dinner. Hey, it's tradition in my family. We're like traditionally always late. We're fashionably late to everything. Even streams, even my stream. All friends Lane. I love Lane. You might have seen me. I try and dip into Lane's stream as often as I can, but not always possible with the time frames and whatnot. But guys, just in case you haven't met me before, I'm Soundshower. You can call me Tom or Sound. I stream 5 days a week, like our boy Lane. I think does he do 5 days a week actually? I'm not sure. Anyway, I have lots of games. This is my wall of games behind me. And I'm a massive weeb, so if you like anime, feel free to talk about it. Tom getting all these free raids every day. I honestly don't know what I deserve, how I deserve them, honestly. Because I'm really bad at repaying people, I suppose. I really appreciate it though. You guys are lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna follow GW now, so I can check you out later. Oh really, Harleen? What sort of stuff do you like? Just gonna pause this because otherwise it's gonna come up with me again. We don't want two of me. There can only be one. Alright, well, I've got to go. Mabu and I are hitting up the swimming pool before I start up stream myself. Take care, have fun rest of the stream. Xander, thanks so much, dude. Appreciate it as always. Good to have you in here again. Hope you'll come back when I'm not playing Asura's Wrath, though. I think I'll settle in here just fine. I'll be a pleasure to have you, GW, honestly. She likes adult anime mostly, if you get my drift. I get your drift. I feel like Harleen's getting picked on here. See, just from an outsider's point of view, it seems like she's getting picked on. Actually, that's a thing. I'm assuming you're a she, judging by the Harleen. I could be wrong. Apologies if I am. It doesn't look like I have the extra stuff. Right, well, I haven't actually bought the last 2 lost episodes, so I'm gonna call it on Asura's Wrath, right there. I might buy them in the future, possibly, but I might just look them up online.